The cheat code to making it out the hood is the ability to think different from others because, you feel me, we train subconsciously to all think the same way and so much distractions put out there and it's like you got to be able to outthink that and outthink your environment. I named the record Heartless, going into detail about the grit of our mindsets when you really indulged in the streets and in the trenches. I had a session booked with DJ Mustard. I came into the session, Mustard was still on his way. It was a dude there who was playing the beats for him. And the first beat he played was the Heartless beat, and I jumped right on it like I got something to say on this. When Mustard came in, I was already working on the second song, but when he came in, I told the engineer to play the song back for him. And he was feeling it. He like, yeah, let's go. My youngest Heartless and they ain't playing no games. We really want him dead. He got hit up close range. He fucked up in the head. He want to see some more brains. On that corner, I can stay about that dope game. My cousin got indicted dealing cocaine. Me giving a broad outline of what go on in our hood on a day-to-day basis. You can get caught up by the police at any point in time. We just got a lot going on in that neighborhood. She an Instagram addict, she want more fame. Me, I'm the type of person that I read people. I'm really pretty good at reading people. In this day and age, it's like pretty much everybody go by the same standards and beliefs. So everybody really heavily in tuned into Instagram. It ain't just females. Even guys that's Instagram addicts and do it all for clout. I used to starve, now I'm blowing up like propane. I feel like I'm a much more mature, a much more happy person because my circumstances changed. Back then I had so much to be stressed about or so much to worry about where now I can live carefree. Told my inner self, I promise you I won't change. What I don't want to change about myself is just my selflessness and the person that I was before I ever acquired any success. Because if you ain't staying true to yourself, then you wasting away. I know it's a lot of kids coming from where I come from, and I'm an inspiration for them. We make it hot up on your block, we let that heat blow. Catch a op, we dump the clip, it's time to reload. Put a scope on their eye just like a peephole. Think he a bully, we got choppers for the Debo. I use the Debo reference because in the city it's like a lot of tough guys that go around. And I just know in the movie, Debo was a guy who got taken out by a dude who was braver than him, so that was just the connection in that. 7-figure nigga trying to maximize them 3 O's. Before the bag, I was fucking all the freak hoes. Before I popped off with the rapping thing, I was kinda a ladies man. You know what I mean? All the ladies was feeling me like I'm a handsome guy, so. Ballin' hard, young legend out the shop, bitch, I'm like D-Rose. He from the city and he made it out doing something that 1,000,001 kids from our city want to do. When he was like the MVP in Chicago, everybody was looking up to him. You couldn't go nowhere without seeing somebody with his shoes, his jersey. He was a big influence on the city. Cap, how you make it out this shit? I got the cheat code. Way more to life than just the hood. I'm trying to reach goals. Some big goals I set for myself is making a lot of business investments, like owning some real estate as far as like a restaurant, subsidized housing, things of that sort. Maxine, my heart, since you been gone, I miss your sweet soul. Maxine, that's my grandma. I always talk about her in songs. That was one of my favorite people in the world. She passed away when I was in about 7th or 8th grade, and I was like one of her favorite grandkids. You hear me? And she just a person that's near and dear to me, so every chance I get, I just show respect to her. Never tell a statement, we won't leak those. Better not go talking to them people, better keep close. The no snitching clause, that's go through the hood, that's just like a matter of having integrity with what it is you're doing, because when you step into the streets, you know what come with this lifestyle. So when the pressure come to you or the heat come to you, you can't back out or renege on everything that you was down with at one point in time, because then that make it seem like you weren't with it in the first place. We hold a grudge and we want blood, we can't look past the issue. Play with us and you gon' die, nigga, it's kinda simple. Show no mercy, we gon' kill whoever riding with you. Catch you on the other side, that we gon' have to get you. Condolences to your family, they gon' have to miss you. When I started the second verse, I just wanted to be real descriptive on what going on our side and they side whenever we lose somebody. Lil John going, he gon' spark this if I pass the signal. My right hand man, he got his name cause he gon' blast the pistol. Earned our stripes, we gon' blow if a nigga play foul, you'll think we had a whistle. Growing up, I was definitely heavily into basketball. I still think I could go to the NBA right now. I had big hoop dreams. I gave it up though when I became like a junior in high school because I couldn't play on the team. I was messing up too bad in school and everything. Look, capital I-G-O-A-T-L, that's that guy's initials. With that goal line, I was just saying, like, I'm the greatest at whatever it is that I do, and just really great at being the person that I am. Not so much as being the greatest rapper of all time or anything of that sort. That's something I'll let the people just elaborate on. Happiness and depression, I'm stuck inside the middle. In Chicago, we all suffering from the same things. We all got a lot of homies that's passing away. We all coming through from poverty. Most kids in single parent households, so we all facing the same norms that's all have us moody or acting out a certain way. Even in a point of time where you could be up in your life, you could still be having the things in your past hunting you to make you still feel down at some point in time. So that was just me being realistic and the way that I feel and a lot of people, other people may feel. I fell in love with dollar signs, won't let my mind forget you. Fuck it off, we spend it all on fast cars and shining crystals. When I jumped on the rap wave is when I seen that like I really need to step it up and stay on my grind so I can get rich. That was just my #1 goal and mindset, like I gotta make it out of here. Right now I think the greatest rapper of all time is Tupac. Arguably of our generation though, Lil Wayne.